You're welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're checking out a fresh edition of What's Up on TV. And with that, you know how we do. What's up, what's up, what's up? If you haven't said that today, man, then you're on a very long team, man. You better do that right now, okay? Well, if you just joined us, yes, it is What's Up on TV. Zdon Papporella is my name, and like I keep saying, and I keep saying all the time, but for the benefit of someone out there who's just seeing this for the first time, what we do here is pretty simple, but not very easy, but we do all this for your viewing pleasure. We bring you the latest in the world of entertainment, in the world of music, fashion, sports, everything that's been trending out there in the last 7 days. You check out all the juicy details right here, and you just sit back, relax, and enjoy it. If you don't get value for your time, if you see me anywhere, ask me for your time back, and I will give unto you as time in my hand. Well, without further ado, we're about to go or dive straight into the headlines. You know, we like to do the headlines, you know, keep you in suspense before we give you the details, you know what I mean? Are you ready? In the news, Lagos High Court orders arrest of Nollywood actress Mona Lisa Chinda. Uche Jumbo shades new actors who say are kinda getting old, Gooby. Pretty Mike lists names of celebrity bloggers on social media. You won't miss that one if I were you. August Alsina reveals he slept with Jada Pinkett in new single. Amber Rose announces she's expecting a second child. Oh shit. Super Eagles climb 4 places in FIFA rankings in the world of sports, and Barcelona to sell 11 players this summer. Details in a bit. You're welcome back. You're still checking out a fresh edition of the entertainment news, and this very, very special episode of What's Up on TV. What's up? What's up? Zdon Papporella remains my name. I salute you, brother. I salute you, my sister. Thank you, Daddy, Mommy, for watching. And you know how it is. We just did the headlines. Now it's time to dig into the juicy details. And this is the part you and I have been waiting for. So let's dig in. In the news, a Lagos High Court in Igboshere on the 1st of April 2019 ordered the arrest of Nollywood actress cum producer Mona Lisa Chinda over alleged tax evasion. The presiding judge, Justice Adedayo Akintoye, renewed the bench warrant following the failure of the actress to appear in court for trial. Lagos State government had charged her with failure to file annual tax returns, as well as failure to pay income tax in respect of her company, Mona Lisa Code Productions. When the matter came up on Monday, April 1st, 2019, the defendant and her lawyer were absent in court. The Lagos State Counsel, Mr. Babatunde Simoni, informed the court that the bench warrant it earlier issued is yet to be effected. The court had on January 21st, 2019, given the order for the arrest of the actress following an application made by the State Ministry of Justice. Well, the judge adjourned the case until June 5th for further hearing. But until then, they ordered for the arrest of Mona Lisa Chinda. This is really sad. This case has been up for a while now, in case you're wondering. Charges were brought against Mona Lisa Chinda. I think they subpoenaed her, and she was asked to appear before court for not filing her tax returns and, you know, for tax evasion. And they've had several court dates, and she has not appeared with her lawyers. She has not had any legal representation, you know, appear and represent her at court. So the court actually just got tired of it all and had ordered that she should be arrested. You know, they issued a bench warrant arrest. Well, she's not the first person who in recent times have had such issues. We remember J.J. Okocha had a similar issue where in J.J. Okocha's case, he said he never saw any of those subpoenas, and he was totally aware of the charges, you know, until the day the police came to arrest him. In Mona Lisa's case, well, it has been very controversial. It's been everywhere. You know, everybody's been talking about it. Obviously, you will know that the state government has one way or the other subpoenaed her. She definitely must have seen something. I mean, you know, but we hope it doesn't really get to the point where, you know, she gets embarrassed and, you know, I mean, this is already embarrassing enough. Mona Lisa, you can actually put this thing to an end. Just appear in court. You know, I mean, I'm sure you have proper legal representation. Appear in court. Leave all these celebrity things. Just appear and get this thing sorted out. These people are no respecter of anybody these days, man. They will pick you up and, you know, I mean, you know how it goes. Just appear and give yourself a fair chance of defending yourself. You know, pass like this, okay? We hope to see this, you know, resolved, you know, peacefully, you know, and amicably between both parties, just like the J.J. Okocha's own case, and nobody would have to go to prison because of tax evasion. Actress Uche Jumbo has thrown a shade at new actors in the movie industry who classify a set of actors as old or are getting old. Yeah. According to her, such newcomers do not know what it takes to be in the industry for over 15 years and still counting. That's why they disrespect our generation who paved the way for them. She was quoted to have said, "It's amazing how young people think saying you are old or getting old is an insult to entertainers who have been there before them. Give your stardom 15 to 20 years. If you're still here, still playing at the top, maybe, just maybe, anyone can be a star. Staying power though, well, that's a different thing altogether. Once you actually can say, I have staying power, you will never think to insult those who worked so you can run. I personally can stand people who lack respect, even if they are talented, how much less those with very little talent. Good morning to only those with home training." You know, Uche Jumbo is someone I've always respected. She's very intelligent, very witty, always knows the right things to say, always chooses her words very, very well. Well, for those of una when I just enter industry, when I never know how it be, when I don't do 3 film, una the thing say, una don't reach everywhere, una get to describe people who start Nollywood with nothing, where they there, where be say we they enjoy and when I get to talk to them, many they disrespect them, they call them old. And the likes of them, Sean Connery, still they act till now. Harrison Ford, they still they act till now. Nobody they call them old. For Hollywood, where would they copy? Where we gonna continue, so now no go old. Una go remain young. Some of una already, even under 3 years when una day already, una don't they even they old. Una look older than some of the people we don't they there before now. Una get they call people old. Continue calling people old. One time now, so people go clap hand for you too. Continue. Okay, Uche Jumbo, very nice one there. I love your response and your reaction to this issue. It's on point. It's on point, spot on. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing your thing. Forget all this old or no old. How many of them really sabi act? We love you, man, and we respect you, my dear. Keep acting, keep doing your thing, and keep making us proud. Lagos socialite Pretty Mike has lent his voice to the call against online begging, which he says has now become a lucrative business on social media. Everyone is guilty of this one way or the other, he says. Even the rich and famous are not exempted from this list. For example, my friend Mr. Jollof, who successfully took his begging skills online, he begged for a car in which he has since gathered millions towards it. Okay, to become successful in Nollywood, you must have a master's in begging. Tokpe Solaja, Regina Chukwu, Amarachi Igwe, just to mention a few, can testify to how begging has helped them in their career. No PB Tokamo, na Pretty Mike. He still continues. But Botoriski is also a beggar. Her marketing strategy is one of a kind and should be a case study. The more she goes viral, the more she's talked about, the more donations she gets. Comedians, well, okay, their own form of begging is for you to attend their shows. For example, Uche Baby almost died at Joey Zaza's home when he came to beg. To show how serious he was, he entered the pool and almost drowned. Note, when mentioning showbiz gurus, I think AY tops the list of sophisticated beggars. Are you aware he has a black book filled with the most generous chairmen in Nigeria? And this list is updated quarterly. If you are not coming anything, just try and steal one page in that book. Your life will never be the same. No be me talk all these things. It's not my face. Pretty Mike na him talker. My face na him be this one. I am only saying what he said. Well, what can I say? Nobody will deny that you have not experienced one form of begging or the other in any of your social media platforms. You go on Instagram, one or the other, you're getting DMs from strange people you don't know. Sometimes some people go follow you, follow back. The first message whether they send you on a beg, the first hello. I am this, I've been trying to go to school, everybody's hungry, I've not eaten in the last 5 days, my mother just used the last money to do this, please send us some small money, whatever you have. Just so much. Now don't bastardize this thing. Now, people will really need help now, we don't know. A lot of people do not want to help, not because they can't, but because they feel that most of these people, 90% of the people who are begging these days, really do not need these funds. They only choose to beg because they know it is possible to beg to get free funds that they will go and waste. They don't even use these monies for the things that they claim or the needs that they claim that they want to use them for. And it's really, really sad. People are just messing up chances for other people, and this is what we do in Nigeria. So Pretty Mike went further by listing some names. But please, do not get him wrong. He was actually just joking with the list. I mean, don't take it too lightly or too literally. You know what I mean? AY, everybody knows he's doing really well. Come on, he's not a beggar. Come on. I don't know of the actresses he mentioned because I don't know everybody. But me, I know AY. Say AY is very comfortable. But not joke, okay? So don't take it too personal if your name is on that list. Oh, not so that we go feel all laugh, jolly together. A new song by R&B singing sensation August Alsina has led many fans into the suspicion that Jada Pinkett Smith might have cheated on Will Smith with him. August Alsina released this Forever and a Day EP last month, in which he talks about a past lover who didn't know what she had until he was gone. Fans immediately linked the song to an alleged affair with Jada Pinkett Smith because the name of the person who the singer was texting in the video is Corinne, which coincidentally is Jada's middle name. Alsina and Jada became close after he appeared on a show, Red Table, where he opened up on his drug addiction. Jada also used the opportunity to confess that she was battling sex addiction. Oh boy. Sharing such deep parts of their past lives together probably bonded them to the point that Alsina had a relationship with the Smith family. However, since the release of his new cover for Kalani's Nonia, fans are of the opinion that he and Jada had a little more than just platonic friendship. Okay, well, all these things are speculation, okay? Nothing is real here, but you know how it is. If it is news, we have to bring it to your attention. Now, August Alsina is the latest singing sensation. His songs are off the Hazel. Jada Pinkett has this show called Red Table, and August was on it some time back, I think sometime last year, so some months back. And while he was on that show, he shared some very, very deep secrets about himself, some very, very embarrassing secrets if you ask me. He talked about his drug addiction, talked about a whole lot of stuff, and Jada, kind of like connected with him so much that she also shared some very, very personal stuff, including her sex addiction and as well as several other things too. And I believe they kind of bonded because after that, they were seen together a couple of times, they became good friends. We think August became good friends with the family. But this new single now, I mean, from lyrics of the song, well, you can't tell much, but just the part that he was sharing the text with his supposed ex-lover, a person he used to date that he's no more with in a relationship with. The name Corinne appeared, as the person, and everybody just kind of like put it together that probably maybe him and Jada had an affair and they're not together anymore. It's all speculative, okay? But then again, it's entertainment. Most of it is speculative, but you know what to say. No smoke without fire. Let's see how this goes. Great things are happening, particularly in Nigeria, for the Super Eagles actually, as the Super Eagles of Nigeria are now 42nd in the world. According to FIFA rankings published on the Federation's official website on the 4th of April 2019, Thursday, it means Genot Rosemen have risen 4 places from last month. My God. In the last month, the Eagles have played 2 competitive games and won both. Nigeria rounded off their 2019 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier series with a 3-1 victory over Seychelles before beating Egypt 1-0 3 days later in an international friendly. The Eagles are now ranked 3rd in Africa, only below Senegal and Tunisia. The top 5 in the world are Belgium, France, Brazil, England, and of course, Croatia. Well, we're ending the entertainment news on a very, very positive note. Congratulations to the Super Eagles. You're now 42nd in the world. Yes, wishing you guys move up more, up the table, to a point where you guys are probably in the first turn, like we used to be back in the days of Westerhoff and Bonfrey Joe. Those are the days we miss and we look forward to them. Recently, also, we understand that the federal government had decided to honor the Super Eagles from the 94 class, and we think it's really, really good. Remembering these guys are like superheroes, our heroes, they represented us well. And it was a time where we were really very, very proud of the Super Eagles. That's not to say we're not proud of them now, but we're hoping they do more than they're doing right now, okay? Don't just qualify for these competitions. Go ahead and win them for us. With that said, we've drawn the curtains on this very special edition of the Entertainment News.